Hello and welcome to Season 7 of the Race Department Thursday Night GT Championship on Project Cars 2 for PS4. My name is Frank Finch and I will be your commentator for tonight. Let's get everything set for the qualifying session of round 1. Tonight we are racing at Zolder in Belgium. This is a relatively short track. It's only 4 kilometers and we will be doing times of around 1 minute 30. And qualifying has started. As usual, we will be doing a 20-minute qualifying session for the feature race, followed by the race, which will be 40 minutes long. And tonight the feature race will be 26 laps, followed by the sprint race, which will be half of that, 13 laps. The in-game time is 6 p.m. on April 5th, 2018. The weather will be clear, so as you can see it's very nice weather in Belgium right now, and I will go with you through all the different turns on this track, which are 10 turns officially, and the names are pretty weird if you're not Dutch, and since I am, I will be telling you the names in Dutch. If you don't understand it, look it up on Wikipedia, where you can find the real names in Belgian, or in Dutch actually. Alright, so we are currently following Benji, and he has started his first fast lap going through turn 1. That's Eerste. So actually, I don't know what that name is. That was turn 2 and 3. Next tight right-hander is the Lucien Bianchi turner. And on the, well, sort of back straight up to the Kleine Chicane, which is just Dutch for small chicane. The long left-hander, which is called Butt with a B-U-T-T-E. Used to be the Gilles Villeneuve. This 3-part is the Ten Lamen turn. This tight one here is called the Boulderberg Haarspeldbocht. Yes, I really said that. Boulderberg Haarspeldbocht. It's quite hard to translate. Translates roughly to some name of a probably place around that village, and it's a kind of hairpin. Alright, so that's Benji's first fast lap, a 1:30.8. As you can see, a lot of guys have set a time already. Here we are with Gaz in the BMW M6. He did a 30.6, so is currently leading, is on pole, but we still have about 15 minutes of qualifying. I will tell you about the new teams, or especially, I mean the teams for this season. Mostly it's the same teams as last season. Well, especially for Gaz is again with his teammate Liam, which we will see after this. And they are driving for Spam Fritters Racing, one of the leading teams for the last 3 seasons, I think. Gaz is actually the quadruple champion of the TNGTC, and he has won the past 4 seasons. Like I said, his teammate is, here it is, Liam, and Liam is driving the 44 BMW M6, the white livery. Currently in 5th place in a 131.3. So let's go through with the rest of the field. Let's get back to Benji. His PSN is Boyraxer14, and Benji is part of I have to look that up if that is still Snakes Unite Racing. It was last season. He has the same teammate, and Benji is driving the Audi R8. And let's go trackside. You can see his livery and number. He's driving the number 28 Audi R8. And meanwhile, yes, the team is still called Snakes Unite Racing, and his teammate is RDF1 Adam Morris, and he is also called Lord Snake, driving the white and red livery, the number 6 Audi. They proved to be a very consistent team, and they both have won races last season, ended up on the podium several times, and did a great job performing at the front of the field. Here we have, if our cameraman can find him at least. No luck so far. There he comes. Here he is. Ben Milden. And that is not a Ferrari. So it's a switch. I just have to check him and his teammate. From my information, Ben, also known as Milden Man 27, they were supposed to drive the Ferrari, but it looks like they made a last minute change, and they is Scooby-Naldo GT, and his teammate is PS Scooby 555 Nathan Tonkinson. He will be driving the Audi, and if I see correctly, yes, that is the 59 Audi. Next, here we have Jamie F430, and Jamie has been driving in the TNGTC for a couple of seasons now, and for this season he has chosen the Lambo. It is the 93 Lamborghini Huracan, and Jamie will be driving with his teammate Paul Scott, P. Scott Live 85, and Paul is also driving a Lambo. And according to my info is that, let's see, can I find that info, because I don't have their team name on my data sheet. So let's scroll back. And according to the latest info I got, it's PJ Racing. So I guess that if they win both races, they'll be having a pajama party tonight. Oh well. Here we have Robert G plus 1 up. And Robert will be racing for Spanish Armada Racing in the Audi. Currently in pits, and he will be driving with Miguel. And I'll have to look and see. Here we can see that Robert is driving the number 5 Audi. And his teammate is Doco 1983, which is Miguel. And he is driving the other Hot Wheels livery Audi, the number 10. So you can see there's a lot of Audis. It's been set to be the overall best car in the GT3 class on Project Cars 2. It's not the fastest car, but it's great around corners. So as we can see that most guys have chosen the Audi as their weapon of choice for Season 7. Okay, let's go further with the different drivers. And here we have Six, who is in the pit box, so we will see him soon. Who do we have here? Super Scrub. This is Liam Stead, and he is number 48, the Ferrari. And he has teamed up with Jonathan Seekings, also known as Seeks44, currently still in the pit box. They will be driving for Wooden Spoon Racing. And have I missed anyone? I think that's it for today. Yes, those are all 12 drivers for tonight. And meanwhile, let's see what the standings are. It's Gaz still on pole for with a 130.072, closely followed by Benji and 130.6. His teammate Adam close behind him, literally now, with a 0.7 distance to Gaz. Paul Scott in the other Lambo, almost the same time as Adam, 4th place. Here we have Liam, the other BMW, in 5th. This is the other Liam, Super Scrub. I'll stick to the PSN handles for now. It's easier for you to understand if you are new to this league. So this is the first Ferrari on 6th position. Jamie F430 in the 93 Lamborghini. 7th place, Ben Milden in the 23 Godzilla, the Nissan GTR. Robert G plus 1 up, 9th place in the Hot Wheels Audi. Paul Scott, P Scott Live 85. In 10th position, the number 92 Lamborghini. Seeks 44. Here we are, he is in the Ferrari, which is without a number, probably somewhere small on the car. I actually don't see a number. It's the blue Ferrari, the Amara, and Doko 1983, and the number 10 Hot Wheels livery in 12th place. So, sadly, not a full grid. There are officially 4 places left. So, if you are interested, you can still join the season. You don't have to be there all season. You can sign up, and you can look us up on the RaceDepartment website. It's RaceDepartment.com. Go to the forums and just type TNGTC in the search bar, and you'll find it eventually. If not, you can drop us a message here or on Facebook. If you want to look us up on Facebook, we are there on just look for TNGTC, and that stands for the Thursday Night GT Championship. So, like I said, 4 places left for Season 7. This is a shorter season. We decided to shorten the seasons. We have 1, but mostly 2 races each round, each Thursday. And there are 18 rounds this season. 19 actually, because I just spotted a mistake on the website. Tonight are rounds 1 and 2 at Zolder. And we will go to Spa next, and some other tracks are the Algarve circuit, Bathurst, Nürburgring, the GP layout, Brno, Hockenheim, Brands Hatch, Bugatti circuit, that's the short circuit of Le Mans, and the Monza short, that's the final race, and that will be a 2-hour endurance. So if you want to sign up, if you are a fast and clean driver, go to the website or go to Facebook and send us a message, and we'll hook you up for one of our practice sessions. So with qualifying almost over, standings are still the same, with Gaz leading the pack, still doing a 130 flat. And let's see, if you want to go to our forums, I just put the link on our chat so you can follow that. Well, most guys are returning to the pits, and first race of the season is about to start. I can tell you something about the rules and regulations we have. we have them turned off in the game because we're all fast and pretty fair drivers. So we don't want to get time penalties because I'm going off track to avoid another car which has crashed or something, you know. So we thought that the penalty system of Project Cars 2 isn't very sufficient for actual racing. So we do have 2 hotspots, and they are actually not specified on the forums. Nope, but I can probably tell you that the hotspots will be at the Little Chicane, the Kleine Chicane, which is at the end of start of Sector 2 before you go uphill, and probably the Gilles Villeneuve and de Lamenbocht. That's the 3-part corner. There is a possibility to cut there, so that will definitely be a hotspot. The small chicane, not sure, because if you hit the curbs, the car will just fly off and probably land somewhere at Saturn. So there we have it. Gaz on pole, followed by Benji, Boy Raxer, and his teammate Adam Morris right behind him. That's the top 3, followed by PS Scooby. And on 5th place is Liam. Liam is Gaz's teammate. Excuse me. Right. Now we have about 2 minutes for all drivers to set their fuel and pit strategies. So it's very important to set the strategies right, especially the choice of tires and tire pressure. And also set the right amount of fuel, because if you start on quality fuel, you'll not last for full race probably. So we had the top 5 on 6th place. I'll scroll down. There we have it. I Super Scrub is in 6th with the Ferrari. Then we have Jamie F430 in 7th in the yellow Lambo in 93. Milton Man 27 in 8th place with the GTR. Then we have Robert G plus 1 up in the Audi, 9th place. In 10th, P. Scott Live 85. Seeks 11th place in the blue Amara Ferrari. And Doko 1983 in 12th. So we will start any second now. Okay, flashing their lights, everybody is set to go, and the lights are on. And we're off, and it's a good start for Gaz. Closely followed by Benji. And here we go. How do we go through the first corner? Everybody got through it in one piece, and now we get through the tight right-hander. And we have some action here. P.S. Scooby in 4th, but he is under fire. He goes off track. loses 2 positions, and Liam and Jamie push through. He loses another position and is now in 7th place. Gaz is still leading the race, but Benji is right behind him, going through the little chicane, and we saw some bollards flying there. Some tight racing here. And P. Scooby in 7th place, just in front of his teammate Millen Man. Back to the front where Liam is battling it out with Jamie. The BMW versus the Ferrari, and Jamie got in front. No, he took it back. It's very close. And here we are. This was the first lap. Benji is still very close behind Gaz, so it won't make a victory easy for him. And he is actually a bit faster here. Also because of some toe, of course, on that straight. Let's see here. Liam is still ahead of Jamie. And here's a battle. Whoa! And that was Ice Super Scrub. Lost it, spun out, and has to get started from behind to see if he can catch up. You can see that the top 3 has broken loose, while Liam is still battling Jamie for 4th. This is gonna be a nice fight. So you have fight for 3rd, for 4th place, fight for the 1st place. Here we are with Scooby, Robert G plus 1 up, Seeks, and Ben lost a couple of positions there. Paul Scott, Ice Super Scrub, and Doko 1983 must have spun out because he is now in last place. Let's go back to first. Gaz still ahead of Benji, but he is almost going for the inside. Gaz blocks him there. And Benji, aka Boy Raxer 14, he is pushing and pushing. Meanwhile, Adam Morris is on his tail. So one mistake by either of those guys, it will mean the loss of a lot of positions. And maybe not even a podium anymore, but and here we have Jamie. And still chasing Liam. And meanwhile, Scooby has joined the battle, so this is now a 3-man battle for 4th place. Oh! And Jamie made a mistake, spun out, lost position to PS Scooby, and can feel the hot breath of Seeks and Ben Milden in his neck right now. Ben, who is going for the kill. And yes, he took Seeks' place. Jamie spins out again. And he is now almost at the back. Now you can see he goes from 5th to 11th in a single lap. That must hurt. Meanwhile, Scooby is still close to Liam. And back at the front. Here we have still the battle for 1st. Well, there's quite a gap. Well, there's a bit of a small gap between Gaz and Boy Raxer. RDF1 Adam Morris is losing a bit of ground to the first two drivers there. Scooby must have made a mistake because he is now back to 6th position, and Robert G plus 1 up has took his place in 5th. There is quite a gap. There's about 4 seconds between Liam and Robert, so he has some time to breathe and try to catch the leading group. And we have Ben Milden, who has entered the pits. That must have been because of damage. He has dropped down to 11th and last, but that's not more than logical. Paul Scott, 4 seconds down. PS Scooby has a 2-second lead on Doko. So there are some gaps now between the first 3, then Liam and Rob, PS Scooby, Paul Scott, Doko 1983, and here we have Seeks, Jamie, I Super Scrub, and Ben, who has a 20-second gap to I Super Scrub, but he of course had his pit stop, so I think that will be his only pit stop if his tires hold out, which could gain him a couple of places. Meanwhile, the battle for first is still on. Benji is still just hanging on to Gaz, who isn't able to get away from the Snake Unite Racing drivers. And Benji is looking, but the tow is just not enough. It's a very short track. So this is one of the few places where you can try to get some lift. But again, this is very short, so you'll have to stay there, keep pushing, keep putting on pressure, and hope for the guy in front to make a mistake. You can see them taking different racing lines. Gaz in the 45 BMW M6, and Benji in the 29, 28 Audi, and the M6 is a very heavy car, but even on a short track like this, you can see it running over that chicane, the Telamenbocht, or Telamen turn, that dip in that second part of that chicane. I've tried it in the Audi, and that's pretty hard. My car went everywhere if I went through that dipper. The BMW is a bit heavier, so it rides that curbs a bit better, and also the holes there. So let's join gas in the cockpit for a lap around Zolder. I'm gonna guide you with the corners again. That was Sterrenwacht bocht. This is Canal bocht, the canal turn. This is the Lucien Bianchi bocht, and bocht is just the Dutch word for turn or corner. Here is the kleine chicane, the small chicane, very tricky one. Here you can see that BMW M6 just waltzes over those curves. This is the Bad Terlamen turn. This is that dipper I was talking about. And I'll take you on another lap in the Audi. And you can see the difference there, that second chicane. This is the Boulderberg Haarspeld, the Boulderberg hairpin. This is the Jochen Rindt turn. And then the final sort of chicane, the Jackie X turn. And that's one lap in the BMW. And now we are on board with Boy Raxer 14 in the Audi R8. Going to do the same lap. Sterrenwacht corner. Canal corner. You can see he's taking the inside a bit more. Lucien Bianchi turn. That Audi is doing better at corners. A little chicane. That was a bit of cutting there by the BMW. You see he lost some time there going over that immense curbs. And here you can see that dipper there. That BMW goes smoother over that dipper than the Audi. Boulderberg hairpin. Jochen Rindt corner. And the Jackie X corner. You can see that BMW has more power, gets away there just a bit better. That exit is just a bit better, and Gaz, of course, is a very good driver, but don't underestimate Boy Raxer. Benji is very fast, and that Audi is quite a weapon. Let's go back to the track side and see that they're still on after 10 laps, and we are expecting the first regular pit stops in about 2 to 3 laps. Here we have Liam, who has gained a little on Adam Morris. He's now only about 1.2 seconds away from the driver in third place. And he has gained about 2 seconds on Robert G+, which is currently in fifth, 6 seconds behind Liam. But he has a major lead on PS Kubi, who is 14 seconds down. So there are quite some holes there. 6 and 7. Doko 1983 in 9. 8. Jamie F430 in 9th. And Ben Milden last because of his pit stop. Meanwhile, we have lost 2 drivers. I Super Scrub has disappeared, so he is disconnected or rage quit. One of the 2. And the other one, let's see, we have Gaz and Liam, we have Benji and Adam, we have Ben and Paul, we have Seeks and, well, I Super Scrub is his teammate, and we have lost him. Then we have Robert and Doko, and then we have Jamie, who seems to has lost his teammate. Oh no, there's Paul Scott, and we saw Liam is entering the pits, and he is going for an undercut. He's the first of the regular pit stops, and we have just lost Ben Milden. He left the session, so that's three drivers down after half a race. Six is coming in as well, so we will just have to watch Liam, see if that trick of his will do anything to catch up on the top 3, which are still close. Benji is doing an awesome job staying so close to Gaz for half a race now. And Gaz is also entering the pits. Benji decides to go for another lap. And Adam has entered the pits as well. So, will Benji be able to push? We will follow Boy Raxer for now around the track. We can't afford to make any mistakes now. We'll have to push. And then we'll have to see where they end up after Liam. And if we go back, it's Gaz did come out of the pits before Adam. There he is. Gaz is back on track. And Liam did it again. His undercut worked. He's gained quite some time actually. He is now right in between Gaz and Adam. So it's a virtual 1-2 for the Spam for the Racing drivers right now. We'll just have to see how Benji is doing. So Benji is entering the pits now. And let's hope he will be able to do a short pit stop and come out on top. So we will watch Gaz for now to see where he ends up. For who will it pay off? Is it Benji for pushing that extra lap? Or is it now Gaz on his fresh tires with a slightly lighter car because he now has less fuel than Benji did a lap ago? Let's go back to Benji is exiting the pits, but it's a long way to that end of the starting line. And here is Gaz on a new lap. Here's Benji. And whoa, that's tight. That is tight. He is on the inside. Will he make it? He has to stay there. Oh, that is great, but now he's on the outside for the chicane. And that's going to be tricky. There's only room for one car there. And it's a game of chicken now. Whoa, and Gaz made it through. That was close. That was very close. And now, wow, Liam cuts through, almost dive bombs Benji there. Flashing his lights, pushing him off track for that chicane. That was quite a move. We'll have to see it. Benji will report Liam to the stewards for this. He didn't give him much room there. They were side by side. He wasn't in front, so I don't know. He won't be happy with this. Flashing his lights there. Oof. So it looks like his undercut worked, blocking the inside now, giving Gaz a bit more room to try and widen that gap. And now he is on the inside. He has a long way on the inside there, and we know that the Audi is better at this turn. Yes, the brakes on that Audi are very good. Blocking the inside. Great defending by Benji. Trying to fend off that BMW of Liam. But now Liam is back on the inside. Only this. Oh, and that was contact. So Liam is being very aggressive since the pit stops, trying to get that second place. Meanwhile, Adam is there as well. Benji is back. And Adam is... Oh, sorry, saw that wrong. Oh, that's some contact there again. What is going on here? And that was... We have Doko in the Hot Wheels Audi. He is not a back marker because he hadn't made a pit stop yet. There's Jamie coming out of the pits. Let's get back to this battle for second. I mean, there is Gaz making quite a gap to Liam. Now a 3-second gap, and Scooby has disconnected. They have lost yet another driver. And Benji is still behind Liam. That was an intense battle, and oh, a little mistake by Liam. And will Benji be able to make use of that? Going through the first. part of that Jackie X corner, and he has some speed, but Liam is defending the inside. They are able to go through in with the two of them, and no, he's still on the again on the outside for turn 2, trying to was trying to do a switchback, and here he has to gain some speed, but it's too short. Go through there, see him bumping through the chicanes, costing him a bit of time there. So, after one pit stop, Boy Raxer, Benji is still chasing a BMW. This time it's not a black one, but a white one. So it's Liam who did his almost famous undercut, and for him it works almost every time. Trying to go on the inside at the Jackie X turn. And Gaz is pulling away more and more. Now 4.5 seconds ahead of Liam. So this is quite the teamwork by the Stanford Racing drivers. Make sure they claim that first and second step on the podium. With 8 laps to go. And meanwhile, Adam has almost joined the battle. So this has turned into a battle for second. We have the Lambo, the 92 Paul Scott, followed by his teammate Jamie F430 in the other Lambo. And Seeks 44 in the number, I don't know what livery. There must be a number on that somewhere. It's the Amara Ferrari. So it's the Amara 455. And here we have Robert G plus 1 up, currently officially leading the race, but he has still to enter the pits. He does have a lead of 25 seconds though. Let's see, pit stop. After the pit stop, he will probably fall back to 6th or 7th place. Gaz has a lead of over 5 seconds on his teammate, and Benji has gotten through. We of course missed that. That's the shame of just one pair of eyes. And Benji is back in virtual 2nd place. And he has gained quite some time on Liam already. Almost a second now. And he will probably be pulling away from the white BMW. So Liam is now in 3rd. And I will get the tables of last season. And Liam ended on a 6th position. Champion was Gaz. Van Mildenman 27 came in second in the championship, that is. Adam Morris in third. Oz, who is not driving anymore, sadly, ended on fourth. We had Boy Raxer fifth, who is currently in virtual second place. And, well, I thought he was going to pull away from Liam, but that is not the case. He is still just over half a second away from Liam, but he is not shaking him off yet. And Adam is getting closer to Liam. So Liam definitely has to watch his back as well. He's caught right between those the Snakes Unite Racing drivers. So here we have a fierce battle for second place in round one of the Thursday Night GT Championship on Project Cars 2 for PS4. And this is a Race Department league. You can find us at RaceDepartment.com. Just type TNGTC in the search bar and you'll find us on the forums. You can find us on social media. Just Google TNGTC. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. So you can find us everywhere, basically. Of course, here on YouTube, where we will stream. And Benji just made a mistake. He spun. He spun at the chicane, the Terlamenbocht, Terlamen turn. And he has lost 2 positions doing that, so he's now back in virtual 4th place. Meanwhile, Adam is almost kissing Liam's exhaust. So now these two are in battle for second place, and Adam will have to defend the honor of the Snakes Unite Racing drivers and of the team. Benji has lost a lot, and he has only about 5 laps to make it up, but he is 5 seconds behind his own teammate. And even though they're teammates, I know that Adam won't give up his place, so Benji can try to attack Liam. I'd rather do that himself. Meanwhile, we can see that Gaz has a lead of 6 seconds over his teammate. And Robert still on track. No pit stop. Will he wait until the end for the pit stop? He has a lead of 20 seconds, so his lead is shrinking. If he enters the pit now, he will definitely lose 4 places. 5 places probably. And how is everything going in the back? Here we have Seeks in his Amara Ferrari. Last place, but 9th place means 2 points. So everyone who finishes the race now will get some points. So no need to give up. 4 seconds in front of Seeks is P. Scott Live, Paul Scott in the 92 Lamborghini. And he is 3 seconds behind his teammate Jamie at 4:30 in the other Lamborghini. So PJ Racing there in the back with the Lambos. It's a nice car. It's not the fastest or the most stable on track, and that's actually too bad. If you look at the actual GT championships out there, Blancpain GT series, there are a lot of Lambos there. They are doing quite well. The British GT, if you saw round 1 last weekend, that was amazing. That was close racing on a very wet Oulton Park in the UK, and that was quite exciting. That's of course GT3 and GT4 together. Okay, so let's get back to our virtual leader. Gaz currently on his 24th lap, still leading about 6 seconds. And Adam, he has lost some time on Liam, so Liam is slowly securing his second place due to a mistake by Benji at the Talaman turn, which is actually here where he spun out, and that was off camera, sadly. Ooh, looked like he almost went there again. But he is definitely flooring it, because he was about 5 seconds behind his teammate, and he is now only about 2.5, getting closer. But with only 2 laps to go, just over 2 laps, here are the final turns on the circuit of Zolder in Belgium. If you live near Belgium, Belgium isn't that big. If you live in France or in the south of Germany or in Holland, visit the track. The Blancpain GT series will race there again somewhere this summer, I believe. And Adam is now only 1.5 seconds in front of his teammate, 2.5 seconds behind Liam. When you look at their lap times, Liam was doing a 1:32.4 and Adam was doing a 1:33.3, so that's almost 1 second slower. Benji was doing a 1:31.7. That was the fastest lap, the fastest driver last lap. And he is now almost within a second of his teammate. So we will have a battle for third between 2 teammates. I know that they won't risk anything, but I do also know that Adam won't give up that place too easily. And we have entered the final lap. And we have race leader. Here we have race leader Gaz. And Robert G plus 1 up still hasn't entered the pits. Don't know what's up with that. Or did I miss that? And did he do the undercut of undercuts? I don't think so, because he is 16 seconds ahead. But let's focus on Gaz in his final lap. He is leading 6.6 seconds on his teammate Liam. And here he comes through the final turns. It says race complete because Robert did not go through the pits. I must have missed something there. There's Liam, Benji ahead of Adam. So again, off camera. And there we have it. And here we have another Project Cars glitch. Once the drivers cross the finish line, I can't do very much anymore. So that's it. Don't know what happened with Robert. We'll have to find that out. But for now, I'll just stick with Gaz winning the race. So it says Robert G plus 1 up, won the race, but there it is. He didn't do a pit stop, and Doko didn't do a pit stop as well. So that's weird. I'll have to check on that. So it's Gaz who won the race, Liam in second, Benji in third, and that's the podium. Adam fourth, Doko did not pit stop, so don't know what happened there. Jamie, Six, Paul Scott, and the rest did not finish the race. That's it. So that's it for race 1, 26 laps at Zolder. And we will return to Zolder for race 2 in about 5 to 10 minutes. And we will be here again on this channel with a new live stream. So thank you for watching. My name is Frank Finch. I was your commentator for tonight, and this was round 1 of the Thursday Night GT Championship by RaceDepartment on Project Cars 2 for PS4. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned for this channel. Bye.